So I'd like to call a volunteer that would be willing to take one shoe off and one sock off. Actually, we don't necessarily need the sock off, but a shoe off, so that we can show you how we might do an assessment of your foot when you come to see us at Bedford Orthotics. So what I'm going to do, have a seat up here. And I'm going to take a footprint of you to see exactly how the foot meets the ground and what pressure spots and whether you have a high or low arch and so on. So I'll just have you, I'm going to put this on the floor and you can stand up. You can leave it on actually because it's pressure. So you're going to take a step with your right foot through the yellow square and then just walk right on through. Great. I'll do the same with the other foot. And then we'll look at it. That's okay. So this is, and what's your name?
Karen.
This is Karen's foot. So there's it is, Karen. So the darker colors indicate higher pressure. And I do this because there's no other way to get underneath the foot to see what's actually happening at ground level. A lot of times I'll have somebody come in to see me and I'll have a referral from the doctor that says flat feet, and then I'll do this and they're high arched. So what they're looking at from the top down is what we call pronation or supination, but when you look at it underneath the foot, then you can see what parts of the foot that are actually meeting the ground. So in Karen's case, there's a very, very dark spot on the first toe and on the second of the ball. And if I was looking at this without actually assessing you, I would notice that this big toe joint isn't touching the ground. The pressure is around it and not under it. That is the right foot. They're both showing the same actually. So what that means is the big toe joint has a really important job, and that's to react against the ground to move the body forward as you're walking. In Karen's case, that big toe joint isn't working. And that's for one of two reasons. Either there's a rigid joint from arthritis or bunion or something along those lines, or it's locking when it should be bending. And if it's locking, then we can unlock it by putting what's called a kinetic wedge in the orthotic, but it is a special feature that we incorporate into the orthotic, because ideally we want that big toe to bend as much as possible. But I just wanted to give you an appreciation for what we can do as far as assessing the foot. We also do a gait analysis, and then if it appears that you would benefit from an orthotic, we do a weight-bearing plaster cast that would be our way of capturing the foot in the position that we want it to be in the end.